why I bring up this topic is because the lack of Destiny content so far. Really, I have stopped playing Destiny almost completely. I don't look forward to anything, and there's really nothing new coming out. So to me, there's nothing for me to do. Um, like there is a lot of stuff that I could go for, and but there's nothing I really want to do. There's nothing I strive for. Um, Granted, I have not played any of the Iron Banner, but really, PvP is not my thing. I like it sometimes. It's not really what I like to do, unless it's Counter-Strike. Um, but yeah, like I can't like the PvP and everything in Destiny. I really like Destiny as a game, but more of like an MMO. So grinding and stuff like that. That's what I really like to do, just to get like lucky and get that rare drop. But when everything's RNG based, I mean it's cool too, but like I mean it doesn't really show any work. Like the people with the Gallahorn, or they get that, let's say first week, and they just, I mean, I don't know. It's just, it shows nothing. Like the people that that have farmed for it forever, like they did Voltaglass 200 times or whatever, they still don't have the Gallahorn. Like even when Dark Blow was out, they still didn't get the Gallahorn or anything like that. I'm pretty sure the Gallahorn is what most people want to go for. I mean, there's other stuff. The reason why I kept playing for as long as I did, I finished all the Dark Below. I did all of the, what's it called? What was the last thing? The Elder. No, I don't even remember. Wolf. Well, I don't even remember the last DLC. I stopped caring about testing that much. But I did all of that, and I got to 34 within the first week. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that I could have done. I could have made 3 different characters. I didn't have to make 3 of the same warlocks, and that would have kept me playing for a long time. But I mean, I really didn't want to do any of that stuff. I didn't like doing any of the hunter, any of the Titan stuff. I mean, the warlock was like really the coolest one that I thought of, and I didn't want anything else. So what this turned into for me was just like really easy stuff. After I did Voltaglass, after I did Dark Below, I really like doing all that. I loved the raid. I just like all that, but the lack of content with the King. No, what is it? Still don't remember. The I have no idea at this point what the thing is. The Prison of Elders. God dang it, that took forever, right? But that was no fun to me. Plus there was no coordination. You had to have a lot more coordination in that than what's it called? Than your raids. The raids were a lot more fun. You go with like 600 people. You get to talk. They took a while too, so you got to talk a little bit. It was fun, and the dynamic to the raid, like there's a lot of dynamic stuff in the raids. So, but with Prison of Elders, it's waves. I've played a lot of Gears of War Horde mode. I don't remember if that's what it was called. I think it was, or even zombies. Like over time, I get bored. So with the waves of enemies just coming at you, it's not really that fun, especially when you can complete it. Like the reason why I love zombies so much is that you can't complete it really. You can just get to the highest round, get all your stuff, and keep going. Like playing zombies for hours. I really like the Origins though. When you could finish that with the staffs and stuff, that was cool. But that's why I've really not have played Destiny at all. It's just no fun to me, and the reason why I can keep playing Warframe, and a lot of people, why I believe they can keep playing Warframe, it's always being up to date. I feel like Warframe and Destiny are the closest things together, like as you can get. You're in space, I guess. You're little robot people. I mean, they're not really that close, but I find them very similar, and the reason why I like Warframe a lot more is there is so much more content in this I'm not saying Destiny is a bad game. No, it's a really good game. You want to play it, you want to keep playing it, that's fine. The people that can play it forever, good for you. I like Warframe a lot more. There's no grinding in Destiny, which some people I guess don't like, but that can also get extremely tough. The reason why is Destiny is on sort of time-based, RNG-based, so you have to go through a time before you can get your next sort of random item, right? Your nightfalls, your raids, everything like that. You can't control what you get for the amount of time you put in. You can put in 1,000 hours, still not have one exotic. It is very possible. I mean, not really, but it can happen because of how RNG is, right? I mean, you could buy the items from Xur, but you could still do every nightfall, do every raid, and not get an exotic. Actually, I'm pretty sure you get a guaranteed exotic from the exotic chest. But anyways, if you do all the nightfalls, that's really not possible. I mean, you could get one exotic, but let's say you're trying to get the Gjallarhorn. It is not possible to guarantee get the Gjallarhorn from any certain thing, except for I think the second week or first week of Xur is selling. So people that don't have it, that sucks for them. I mean, they try and they play as many times as they can, but they still have to wait for the next week to try and get it, and that can be very frustrating. Other games like Borderlands and Warframe, you can what you earn as loot is how depends on how much time you put in. If you want to go over and you want to do your say today, like you could get Ash Prime. I'm one thing away from that. I do not have it. I ran through all of my Tower 3 survivals, but I mean I can still find someone that wants to do it or whatever, right? Or I can go out, try and farm my keys, and I can I can try and go for it. I don't have to wait another week and I'm stalled from progression, right? The amount I progress is depending on my time. So I can go out to, where is it? Sarah's, Yamasia, and farm for, where's Yamasia mission? Oh, it's Senda, sorry. Yamasia right here. I can farm for hours and hours. I will eventually get a Tower 3 survival key, and I will go out, do it, see if I get Ash. I don't, rinse and repeat until I do. So you can't do that with Destiny. Like, you still have to wait for the nightfall to reset, and you have to wait for the raids to reset before you can get your next piece of loot. So that's just what I think. You can't grind bosses. I feel like if they had like boss weapons that drop from a boss specifically, like Borderlands. I really love Borderlands. You could go farm what's his face, Terramorphous. Try and get the pitchfork or the teeth of Terramorphous. Try and get all that stuff. It's just going through it, grinding. That's what I like in these types of games. Destiny, they didn't have that. I couldn't figure out why I hated it until now, when I realized I would just be stalled in progression after every week. Destiny is more like stairs. You get up in progression wise as time goes on, you progress a little more, but it's in steps. You get to a plateau and then the weekly resets, you shoot straight up because everything is so easy to complete. I mean, you can complete all the bounties and try and get your your faction rank up to whatever you want, but I mean, once you get everything you wanted, there's nothing I really wanted to do, and that cap to getting to it is very easy to do if you put in the time. So if you have the 3 characters, it's really easy, of the same type. But if you have 3 different ones, I assume it's a lot different, and it's like taking my experience and dividing it by 3, because I could do it 3 times faster, right? So that's really all I want to say about Destiny, why I haven't played it. I've been playing a lot of Counter-Strike, a lot of Warframe, and since Ash Prime came out, I really wanted Ash Prime ever since I started playing it, just because I thought the ninja class was the coolest, most fitting for Warframe. You know, that's just how I was feeling about it. But anyways, I want to do a lot more Counter-Strike. It's kind of hard to do that stuff, but I mean, Counter-Strike's really not that entertaining unless you want to hear me yell about hit reg and whatnot and how that guy's hacking. I mean, yeah, I could do that, but I might have a different video coming out. I have an idea, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. See you guys later.